The last time I filmed this video was June 30th of 2020. It has been over 4 years and I'm really curious, are my answers going to be the same? Hello, my most beautiful friends in the entire world. You were just looking a little extra spicy today. I don't know what it is, but I love it. So long ago, I did a Truthful YouTuber tag, which is actually curated by Mel Thompson, who is sadly no longer with us. And she created this amazing tag, which I think so many people from the beauty community actually partook in. And I remember doing it myself 4 years ago. And I kind of want to redo it to see, will my answers be the same? Because when I first did that 4 years ago, I only had like 20,000 subscribers. I didn't really know what it was like working with brands, getting PR. Like I was still really new in the beauty community. And now that it's been over 4 years, I've definitely had my own collabs. I've worked with tons of brands. I get big PR. Like I've met lots of influencers. Like I kind of have more knowledge to answer these questions versus before. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into them. I will have the link down below if you guys want to do this yourself to see if your answers are still the same. So let's find out. Okay, so question number one. Have you ever received a product, tried it, and didn't like it, then decided not to review it? You know, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever tried a product and decided not to review it. If I don't like something while I'm reviewing it, I just openly say I don't like it. Now, I'm not trashing the brand. I'm not tearing the product down. I explain why, hey, this is why this product didn't work for me. This is why I didn't like it. I'm not like rude about it, but I don't like not review it either. Like it just kind of depends. Like there's definitely some products that I've gotten in PR that I just never reviewed because I simply just never play with it. I've just gifted it to friends, subscribers. I donated it. Like there's things I've done with the makeup that I just never shown, but I've never like not reviewed it. If I'm reviewing something, whether it's good or bad. But I've never like reviewed, never tried it, didn't like it, and then not reviewed it because I will always be open and honest. Like you guys know that about me. You guys know that even if I get stuff in PR, I'm not afraid to say, hey, I didn't like something and this is why. So no. I've never received something, tried it, and decided not to review it. Question number 2: product that you use alone but don't show or use online. I guess there's like 2. I guess it's not even the fact that I'm trying to hide it. It's just that like I don't know. I just don't show it. You know, I used to show it all the time. But the first one being like all the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses. I love these. I have these in almost every single shade now. I have like 4 or 5 of them in my makeup collection just alone right here. I have 2 or 3 in my makeup bag. I have 1 in my work bag, and I also have in my purse. I also have like 1 in my work bag and then some on my nightstand. I love these clean yummy glosses. These are $8. They smell incredible. They have such a beautiful hide shine to them. They're non-sticky. They're pleasant tasting. They don't have like a longevity to them, but they do make your lips look really beautiful, really hydrated, very glossy like. And I don't know, there's something about them that I just seriously am just like so obsessed with. I go through these like crazy. These are my go-to everyday gloss. Like when I'm not filming, I'm not working, but I like to still have a glossy lip, I will always have one of these in my pocket or in my purse, always putting it on. So I always have some sort of lip gloss. I cannot go without lip gloss or chapstick. Those are my go-to products, must have every single day. Whether I'm filming, not filming, I will always have a good gloss on me. So I feel like this would probably be it. Even though I've always shown my love for this for you guys, I feel like this would be one. I think another one, and again, it's not because I'm trying to hide it or anything, it's just because I'm a review channel. I'm a beauty channel, so I try a lot of makeup, but I still am obsessed with my Revlon Longwear Color Extend Makeup Foundation. I'm still obsessed with this. I think this is one of the best foundations I've ever tried for oily skin. This is my go-to work foundation, even though I've tried so many amazing ones like the One Size and e.l.f. and like other products. I've tried the other foundations that I simply do love. This is still my go-to. When I need to make my makeup last and lock in all day, I still can count on this. I've gone through so many bottles at this point. I literally have gone through so many bottles. You guys know this is still my favorite. I rank this high I rank this number 1 foundation, I think, like every year since I fell in love with it. And even though it doesn't get as much love on my YouTube channel, this is still something that I wear every single day that I go to work because I know that no matter what, this is going to hold me over. This is going to control the oil. The only time I'm not wearing it is if I'm doing a foundation review or wear test. I will not wear it then. But other than that, this is my go-to foundation for work. Question number 3: product that you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. That's interesting because I feel like if I don't support the brand, I don't even bother looking to see what type of products that they have because I just don't even bother paying attention to it. But I feel like if I had to name something, it'd probably be something along the lines from like Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I used to really love his brand wholeheartedly way back in the day. Like, his brand was phenomenal. He had great eyeshadow palettes, great formula, great color story, but I don't support him or the brand anymore. So I don't necessarily pay attention to what he does launch. But I will say I did love his mystery boxes back in the day. They were so much fun to do because I love a good mystery box. But I think there was like the yellow palette. I think it was like a banana fetish palette. I really did want that back in the day because I love a good yellow tone palette. I think there was like also like an orange one, like an orange theme palette. I don't know the names of them, no idea, but I'll find images and I'll put them right here for you guys. Those have probably been something that I would love to have gotten, but since I don't support him in the brand, I never bother getting it. Like, at all. I don't think I have anything Jeffree Star in my collection, minus like a lip liner or two, a highlighter or two, and like a funky lip color or two, just because I saved those specifically for Halloween. Other than that, I don't have anything else from his collection anymore. I did declutter them long ago, so I feel like that'd be the brand or the product that I would like, but I don't support, so I don't even bother looking at his shit anymore. Number 4, do you have any block words? I do have block words. What my block words are, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Really?
I created block words so long ago because when I first started YouTube, I loved cursing. I still do curse. And fortunately, it's part of my vocabulary, especially being in the serving world. Like, it is what it is, right? And I guess I cursed a little bit too much for people, so they were just really mean and nasty. So I kind of blocked out certain words that they would say to me, just for my own mental health, my own, peace of mind. I do have like block words. I think I block out like anything has to do with like physical appearance, just because people love to critique your physical appearance. Like, your nose isn't right, your eye isn't right, your one tooth is crooked, this and that. People love to critique your physical appearance, which just is so mind-boggling to me, because at the end of the day, I can't control how I look. This is how I was born. And sometimes it bothers people, and I'll never understand why. Like, I'll never understand why, how my nose may be shaped, or my lip may be shaped, or the way my shape of the eyes are. It bothers people. I'm like, go touch some grass. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't control the way my face is shaped or formed or anything like that. So I've learned to block those words over the years. But like I said, I couldn't necessarily tell you exactly what my block words are now. Oh, and I think I also blocked a lot of like corn bots, corn bots, because a lot of them would be in my comment section just spamming their pages, spamming their websites, and I just don't like that. Like, why are you here? And like, YouTube need to do a better job controlling it. And then I think I also blocked the Telegram or like WhatsApp, because I cannot tell you how many times, guys, I would do a giveaway and someone would create a YouTube channel saying, text me at this number, WhatsApp, and you'll claim your prize. I'm like, that's not me. Like, it's not me, and it's so irritating that it happens. So I think I would like block those as well. I think it's done a good job. At least I don't see anything anymore. I also have it so that if there's like a comment that may seem inappropriate, like, it does get held for review. But yeah, for peace of mind and for my own mental health, I have definitely utilized block words, just because at the end of the day, like, I'm not going into your life and just spewing negativity at you. I don't want the same thing done to me. And though I elect to do this job, I'm still a human. I still have feelings. So like, I want to keep everything peaceful here. Like, I love this community so much. I love you guys so much. You guys are like the best community. I feel like all of us always say that, but truly, you guys really are the best community out there. And you guys are so supporting, not just of me, but to each other. I see the way you guys uplift each other. You know what I mean? So like, for me, I just like to keep it as positive as possible, because life is already negative enough as it is. We don't need to be seeing that here on my channel. Number 5, do you delete comments? If so, why? Yes. If a comment is just outright mean and just someone just bashing me, absolutely, I would delete the comment. But if it's just someone just giving like a constructive criticism and voicing their opinion, but in a respectful way, I will leave that there. Like, I'll leave that there, because like, they're not harming me. They're trying to, in their own way, give me advice on how I can improve or this and that. Like, I don't mind reading difference of opinions. I think that's what makes this world beautiful, is we're all allowed to have them. And I'm respectful. As long as you're respectful about it, I'm respectful towards you about it as well. So I don't delete those. But people who are just outright just plain old mean, are being like, go F yourself, I'm unsubscribing. Okay, I don't need to have that here. So I'll happily delete that. Or people just wanting to be rude. Like, I literally deleted a comment last week when someone was like, someone said that I was doing an undisclosed ad ad for my fall palette. Okay, so I did my ranking of all my fall palettes. Somebody said I was doing an undisclosed ad because I put my palette as number 1 that I have with Ofra, and I'm just a dishonest influencer who just wants to promote my product and nothing else, and that my palette was a piece of shit and it should have been other palettes before it. And I'm just like,
Ma'am.
they had like 140,000 subscribers too. And I went on their channel and I was just like, really? So I deleted their comment because I don't need that negativity on my channel. Just like someone was mad that I sang last week in my video saying they're unsubscribing because I'm singing, like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, bye. Like, you know what I mean? So like, yes, certain comments of people just being outright mean and hateful, I'll delete. But if they're just doing constructive criticism, I tend to leave it. I don't mind. Number 7, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No. I have never lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand because at the end of the day, the brands do not pay me. Like, they just do not pay me. Why do I care to kiss their ass? If I want their product, I'll buy it myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't pay me. So I think it's very rare that I get offered a sponsorship. And when I do, I think it's so incredible. But again, the sponsorships that I do take, they're pennies compared to what some of my friends make on their sponsorships. Okay. Like, I'm being very frank with you. They're pennies compared to what some of my friends can make on their sponsorships. So for me, I'm very grateful when I have those opportunities, but I'm also not afraid to say I don't like something. If there's a brand that reaches out that wants to do like a sponsorship with me and it's a product I don't vibe with, I say no. And I like to try everything first before I even agree to doing a sponsorship. So for me, I don't care about staying on good terms. I will openly talk about stuff. Like, you guys know that I've openly said there's things about like Glam Light that I don't like. There's things about like Inslee Rain that I haven't liked. There's things I'm just really open and honest with because at the end of the day, they don't pay me. Yeah, their product is nice, but if I want it, I'll buy it. So I'm not worried about kissing their ass just to stay in good terms with them because that's just like that's just disingenuous to me and to you guys. And you guys know I just don't care about that stuff. Number 8, have you initially liked a product when you reviewed it, then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? I don't think so. I think if anything, it's the opposite. I think if anything, I've tried a product that I didn't like, but then continued to try it, then ended up liking it. But most often than not, I have told you guys I end up liking it. Because of the repurchase and trash series I started last year, you guys convinced me to try the products more and more again without just giving it away or just getting rid of it or returning it. You guys are like, no, try it several times this way, try it this way, try it with that technique, try it with this product. You guys have given me so many amazing suggestions that I was able to find some products I fell in love with. Like, perfect example, the LYS bronzer stick. I hated that stick. I hated it when I tried it. I thought it was a horrible product. And then you guys were like, try it again. Go light hand it. Keep playing with it. And I did. And I fell in love with it. And it's one of my favorite contour sticks it's one of my favorite contour sticks. The same thing with like the One Size Secure the Sweat primer. I hated that at first too because I was like, it peels. It doesn't look good. My foundation doesn't stick with it. And you're like, bestie, you need to let it sit for 5 minutes before you do anything with it. And I did. And I was like, oh shit, you guys are right. So I think if anything, it's just the opposite. But I always admit if I end up liking something at the end with my repurchase to trash series, which I am bringing back. I did bring back. I already posted my first video, finally. But at the end of the day, you guys have always had my back. So I've always been very truthful. If I like something, if I change my mind, I'll let you guys know. But more often than not, it's usually the opposite. Number 9, influencers that you don't trust. Ooh. A lot of them. Honestly, a lot of them. I think majority of it comes down to any influencer that I see on TikTok, I don't trust. I'm sorry, but they lie way too much on them. Majority of them don't follow the FTC guidelines. I see them so many times doing a undisclosed ad. They're not labeling that it's a paid partnership. They're not labeling that they got paid for it. They are not disclosing anything. I cannot stand that. And they also heavily filter. So many influencers on there heavily filter their content that I'm just like, this isn't real. Like, this is just not real. Like, you don't look like that. The product doesn't perform like that. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't trust majority of them on there. Plus, at the end of the day, how can you get a genuine review off of 1 minute? Like, I feel like you really can't. They don't do follow-ups. They don't, like, touch back the product later on. Like, they don't do wear tests. They just try a product, say it's great, and hope that you can buy that product so they can make a quick buck off of you. So I don't trust a lot of influencers that I see on TikTok. 9 out of 10 of them I do not trust at all. When it comes to YouTubers, I'm going to be real. I barely watch any beauty content on YouTube. If I'm gonna be so real with you guys, I don't really watch beauty content on YouTube. I think the ones that I do are just my friends. Other than that, I don't care to watch any beauty content on YouTube. I'm strictly watching gaming content. I watch book content. I watch ASMR content. I don't, and maybe some commentary, like Call Me Chris. Like I love her style stuff, or Brandon Ferris. I love their stuff, but I wanted to say it's like lifestyle, but I guess they could reclassify that. But they also do like commentary style documentaries on like true crime. Like I love watching that stuff, but like when it comes to like beauty content, I don't. So I really don't have like a influencer in the beauty space that I don't trust, because I do know the friends, because the influencers that I do watch on here that are in the beauty space, I know them and we talk about the products behind the scene, and I genuinely know how they feel about the product. Like I genuinely know how they feel before they even make their video or after. I'm like, hey, so like what's the verdict on this product? And they're like, no, like I really do love the product. Like none of them have ever like made me not trust them. So I do trust my friends in the space, but yeah, I don't really watch a lot of beauty content. Number 10, influencers that you trust the most. I guess it'd be my friends, because like they're generally like my friends and we talk behind the scenes, so I generally do trust their opinion, and they know me, they know what I like, so I guess I would trust their opinions. And then I don't watch the beauty stuff. I don't partake in the beauty content. I don't partake in watching beauty content, so I feel like if they're not my friend, I couldn't say I trust them whether or not. And like the beauty, like the gaming space and the book space are so different. There's such different communities. That I feel like it's hard to not trust them, if that makes sense. Like one of my favorite gamers, his name is Corey X Kenshin. He's not posted in a year, but like I love his gaming content. He plays a lot of horror games. I trust him because I love his gaming content, and he like shows the game. You know, like same thing with like Tim the Tatman or Ninja that I watch, or you know Claire Chabon when she was doing her Sims content, or Little Simsy. There's people that I enjoy watching that play games, or the guy from Let's Game It Out. That I generally enjoy watching their gaming content. That, like, there's not something they're lying about. They're playing the games, so I can see it for myself. Do you know what I mean? And like book content, I think that one just kind of comes more with like what you align with and how you view books. Like there are some booktubers that I watch that I generally don't like their books that they review, because they review a lot of like romance, like mushy gushy happy ending stuff that I'm just not into. But I still enjoy like the aesthetics of their videos. I enjoy how they lay out their videos. I enjoy how they present the book, how they talk. I enjoy the whole vibe of their videos. So I'll still watch it for them, not necessarily the book that they're reviewing, because I just know that we have two different opinions. So yeah, I guess it just boil it down to just my friends, I guess, and like anyone outside the beauty space, if that makes sense. Number 11, secret tips or product application that you don't show while on camera. I show everything on camera. I show the good and the bad. I show you guys if I mess up a makeup look, you guys see me mess up a makeup look and do it again and again until I end up liking it. I don't hide anything. I don't gatekeep anything. So I feel like this question doesn't really apply to me because I don't have anything that I don't show to you guys. I show you guys everything. Number 12, have you ever shown one product but we're actually using another? No. No. If I show it, and that's what I'm using. Maybe if anything switches, it's my brushes. Maybe my brushes switch and I don't announce my brushes switching just because I'm like, oh, I don't like how this one's working right now. I need to try a different brush. And I don't announce it, but you guys see it for yourself that I switched a brush. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that would be it. But in that, no, what I show is what I show. Number 13, have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No, I am so proud of the sponsorships that I get. I rarely get them. So when I do, I'm like screaming on top of my lungs to be like, because I'm so proud, because at the end of the day, I don't ever get them. So when I do, I'm so excited. So I always disclose every single sponsorship. I always let you guys know whenever I'm using my affiliate, whenever I mention my affiliate code, that it is an affiliate code. So I do make a small kickback whenever you guys use it. So like I don't hide any of that stuff. You guys know if I'm doing sponsorship, you see a paid promotion label on my video. You see me talk about it. You see me thank the brand, and in my like description, you see me once again saying thank you so much for sponsoring with this portion of today's video. Like I do not hide that at all. I follow the FTC guidelines because I don't want to get in trouble, and I also don't want to deceive you guys because that's not fair to you guys. I feel like at the end of the day, if a brand, you guys see my Stanley Cup. At the end of the day, if you guys see a brand supporting me, I feel like you guys are more than likely to want to support that brand because they're supporting me. Same way, like if I saw a brand supporting you, I'd want to support that brand because they're supporting my besties. You know what I mean? That's what friends do. Number 14, have you ever had a bad interaction with the brand? Oh, yes, I have. Oh, quite a few actually. Quite a few. I noticed that a lot of these brands truly view you as a number, and you only matter to them if you have a following behind you. And if you have a small following,
we can go kick rocks.
Because they treat you like shit compared to some of the bigger influencers. I've seen it like literally firsthand done to me. Now, there are some brands in particular that have definitely treated me like shit behind the scenes. I just openly have not talked about it because I'm not one to just do that on here. I know you guys get mad. I know you guys like spill the tea, talk about the brand. Listen, I see the comments, I get it. And I'm the exact same way with other people, like spill it all, like burn them. You know what I mean? I'm the first one to start a riot. But I think it's because at the end of the day, I don't want to reveal the brand's name, not because I'm trying to protect that brand, but I'm protecting myself. Because one, that brand can come after me. That brand can also go to all the other brands that I do work with and love working with, and they can make it so that they don't want to work with me anymore. I could also set myself up for future failure, because if a brand that I do potentially want to work with down the line sees me trash talking another brand online, they're going to be like, well, why would I want to work with her? She could do the same thing to us. So for me, it's more about just protecting myself and my career is the reason why I've never just outright said, this brand did me dirty, as much as I want to. And one day I absolutely will tell these brands when I'm out of this, if I'm ever out of this space, I will 1,000% throw these brands under the bus. But until then, I do keep it quiet. But yes, there has been definitely some brands that treat you like shit behind the scene, that they make it seem like you are just like their besties until they get what they need out of you, and then you just don't matter to them anymore. And I notice it sadly with brands that I genuinely really do love. And you guys would be surprised if I ever said those brands' names, because they're not one that you guys genuinely would expect. That genuinely has not been the kindest to me behind the scenes. They've ignored me. They don't answer DMs. They just act like I don't exist. And it just kind of makes me just kind of sad, because I'm like, wow, I thought we had a relationship, but I guess it really just was one-sided. You know what I mean? But it's lesson learned, and those are the lessons I need to learn. Now, the brands that I have openly talked about, I have openly talked about, like recently, I had a moment with a brand. I'm still not going to say the name, but you guys all guessed it, where they threatened legal action against me because of the fact that I talked about a product that has yet to be released or announced, but yet the display was inside Ulta and the trademarks are clearly visible for anyone to go search up. It's public domain. They threatened legal action against me, and a lot of you guys called the brand name out like you did, but I'm protecting myself here, not saying it just in case they still want to come after me. I'm protecting myself by not saying it, but yeah, they have definitely not have been the kindest, which is kind of sad. But then there's other brands, to be fair. There are other brands that you genuinely would not expect that have been the absolute kindest. Like truly, like Mermaid, huge skincare brand, extremely sweet behind the scenes. Elemis, extremely sweet behind the scenes. Milk Makeup, okay? Milk Makeup has been the kindest brand I think I've ever interacted with. They answer all my DMs. They answer all my questions. They're so sweet. They're so engaging. And that's just something you generally would not expect, because those type of brands literally, I feel like, only want to interact with you, or at least the vibe is only want to interact with you if you have big numbers behind them. But surprisingly enough, those big brands are some of the kindest brands. They're so sweet behind the scenes. They're so nice. And I'm like, damn, you make me appreciate you, because you don't seem like you give off the vibes that you care about my follower account. You seem like you genuinely do care about me, and I could just be thinking into it. I could be wrong, but it's the vibes that they give, that they don't care about my follower size. But it's the brands that generally do care about the follower size that's just really sad, because you'll notice those brands too. Just pay attention. Pay attention to brands that you only ever see promoting people that have thousands of followers versus non. And it's just sad, because it makes you wonder, if that's how you treat me, how do you treat somebody that has a smaller follower count than me? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. There's definitely been some brands over the years have definitely surprised me with how kind they are, but then also surprised me with how different they are behind the scenes. And it just really eye-opening, and it just really kind of makes you go, okay, wow, I have to kind of separate myself and realize that this is just a business, that they're not really caring about me per se. They're just caring about what I can bring to the table, and I've accepted it, and I'm fine with it now, and I just know that it's just a business transaction is what it boils down to, and that's a lesson learned that I had to learn. But the brands that I still talk about and love and support, those brands tend to be amazing. So yeah, and like I said, one day I'll talk about it, but not today. Number 15, have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? I don't think so. And if I have, it's very unintentional, because like I said, me and my friends will talk about products behind the scenes, and we'll kind of share our opinions behind the scene about the products, and maybe that might get mixed with each other's thoughts and opinions, and maybe when we do our videos we happen to say the same thing, generally just because we were talking about it behind the scene. But I'm never just one to bandwagon and be like, yeah, oh yeah, this sucks, they said it sucks, so I think so too. No, I'm opposite. perfect example, me and Angelica, we have very, very different tastes in how we prefer makeup products. We have some similar, but some very different. Like, I love a good, like, creamy lip liner. Like the Fenty Beauty, she doesn't care for, because she said it's too creamy, glides on and it spreads. This is the type of product I love. And I don't like the ones that she's just like pure pencil, or it's just like rough and just like, it's pure pencil. I like a creamy gel liner. So like there's things that we just like disagree on, and I love that. So I don't think I should piggyback on anyone's opinion. At least I don't think I do. Okay, last but not least, number 16, things other creators do that get on your nerves. That's a good one. Things that other creators do that get on my nerves. Okay, one I think would definitely be not disclosing ads. That truly just like, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. It's so annoying because I just want to be like, dude, this is a freaking ad. We all know it. You know what I mean? Heavy filters, because like I want to see the product for how it is. So stop using filters, please. And the ones that say DM me for the link. Like, I hate that stuff. I get they want engagement, but like, DM me for the link for this. I'm like, why can't you just say what the product is? Like, whenever anyone asks me, oh, hey, what are you wearing in your eyes? I say what I'm wearing on my eyes. I'm not like, go check out the description or go check out my link. No, this is what I'm wearing. And if you want to get it, I do have a link in the description, but I'll tell you exactly what it is. Like, I don't need you to walk through hoops to figure out what the product is that I'm wearing. I hate when influencers do that. That's so annoying to me. Oh, and I think the last one is when they do clickbaity titles, but they never like, okay, like they say, oh my God, this French fry ate a human as like the clickbait title. And the video has nothing to do with that, or they never get to it. You're like, really? I get why they do it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's just annoying to me. But those are all the questions. I will have the link down below if you guys want to do them yourself. I believe my answers are probably similar than the last time, maybe just a little bit more in depth compared to last time, but I'm still the same me. I'm still the same girl that I was 4 years ago. I just kind of grown and matured more than I did then. And I've had a little bit more experience since then. But this was fun. I kind of want to go back and like check other tags that I used to do and see if anything has changed since then. I think I might do that. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments below. But that, my most beautiful friends in the entire world, is it for today's Truthful YouTuber tag. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures. My amazing husband, Corey. Y'all, I was pointing out my Patreon members that are not here yet. And speaking of my Patreon members, there are these beautiful lists that you guys see right here. I was just pre-pointing to you. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to you guys, if you guys like this video, if you guys did not like this video, if you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye!